Israel Vibration became one of the finest groups in Jamaica's history after overcoming adversity, poverty, and illness. The journey began in the late 1950s when they were three young victims of the polio epidemic that struck Jamaica. Cecil Spence, born 1952, Albert Craig, born 1955, and Lascelles Bulgin, born 1955, met each other at the Mona Rehabilitation Center in Kingston, a government institution for young polio patients whose families could not afford medical care. They all shared a passion for music, which was what brought them together throughout the years, even if they moved to different institutions and crossed paths occasionally. Albert Craig, known as Apple Gabriel, attended the Alpha Cottage School, which was famous for its musical training. But he found the atmosphere rigid and oppressive and ran away at the age of 14 into a life of homelessness and poverty. Cecil Spence, nicknamed Skelly, played in a band and even appeared on national television at the age of 12. Despite the physical disability, he was a good athlete, and during his teenage years, he was selected for the Jamaican wheelchair basketball team. But he was expelled as soon as he converted to Rastafarianism in 1969. Music and faith led Albert and Cecil to Lascelles Bulgin, who worked as a tailor in Kingston. They started singing for money in the streets, and 6 years later, in 1975, they finally got the chance to record a single called Bad Intention. But the track, which was produced by Ernest Hucum, was never released. The trio did not give up, and 1 year later, they were able to record Why Worry and a new version of Bad Intention at Treasure Isle Studio with producer Hugh Booth. Their great sound, lyrics, and personalities made an immediate impression, and Israel Vibration found themselves opening the concerts of Bob Marley and Dennis Brown. By 1979, Israel Vibration had released powerful hit albums like The Same Song and Unconquering People, was signed to the British EMI subsidiary Harvest, and was the phenomenon of reggae sunsplash. For their third album, Why You So Craven, they worked with Henry Junjo Laws, but disagreements meant that they left the album unfinished, with Laws getting the Tamlins to complete it. Following another unforgettable performance at the 1982 Reggae Sunsplash, Israel Vibration relocated to New York City. Cecil, Albert, and Lascelles thought that their harmony roots style could not have a future in Jamaica, where dancehall reigned supreme in the early 1980s. But things didn't go as they hoped, and for some time, they attempted solo careers, with Bulgin releasing the Mr. Sunshine album in 1985. The group reformed in 1987 and was signed by Dr. Dread to the RES label. 1 year later, Israel Vibration released the vibrant Strength of My Life, with the support of the Roots Radics. The trio released many powerful albums throughout the 1990s, including Praises, Israel Dub, Forever, Vibes Alive, 4, and On the Rock. While Israel Vibration had been recording and performing steadily since the regrouping 10 years earlier, Albert Craig decided to pursue a solo career in 1997, releasing one album, Another Moses, in 1999. In December 2014, they were reportedly recording a new album set for release in early 2015. The new album, entitled Play It Real, was released on March 31, 2015 via Utopia. On March 23, 2020, Apple Gabriel, co-founder and former member of the group, died due to compilation sickness. Earlier reports indicated that Albert was not well for quite some time. This was supposedly due to some of the polio infections left in his body. On a Facebook post on March 7, 2020, he had indicated that he had had a stroke. He died on March 23, 2020. On August 26, 2022, Cecil Skelly Spence died of lung cancer. Since its foundation, Israel Vibration carved a secure niche out of what seemed an impenetrable surface. The trio will be remembered for the devotional songs, inspirational lyrics, powerful performances, and original take on the Roots style. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe to be updated on the next video.